And Suge Knight, he also said that Tupac, he tried to jump in the back seat when the car was being shot up.
No, no, because he's if you can imagine, so Tupac sitting in the front passenger seat. Those rounds are like I said, some of them are through the windshield, so they're coming from the front. They're hitting him in the chest. They're striking him in the chest, and from the side, like where the side window is, coming right from there. Well, he didn't have entry wounds in his back, so I don't think he was trying to jump in the back seat. I think it happened so fast that he didn't really have time to do anything. I mean, they pull up, and before you can fire 14 rounds pretty quick, especially from you don't have to get an aim or anything. They're just two cars pulled right next to each other. So I don't think he had time or showed any evidence of trying to get in the back seat. There's no blood back there. I mean, everything's right there in the front of the car.
When you got to the scene, right, and you first seen Tupac, did you already have in your mind if Tupac was going to live or not? Because they do have protocols for you to take, right, when somebody's shot, like things you can do to help.
I guess I know what you mean. Well, let me tell you this: there was, and all the medical information that we now had. First of all, there was no saving him. I think after the autopsy, they said he could have been shot in front of the trauma center. They couldn't have saved him. Um, I think you do the best you can given the situation. I wasn't anything. I could have been a trauma surgeon out there if I was in the middle of Las Vegas Boulevard with him in the situation he was in. I couldn't have done anything more. If you look at basic first aid, they have a saying, ABC, airway, breathing, cardio. Those are the first thing that you help somebody with. Is his breathing is what it was. I mean, even when he's intubated, he's still having trouble. His lungs are shot. I mean, there's just not a lot you can do. I can't imagine, saying, "Hey, don't say anything, don't breathe." It just wouldn't have made any difference, unfortunately. But and you got to remember, our job as the police is we want the bad guy. So we're going to do what we can to get the bad guy. Um, Certainly don't intend to put anybody in jeopardy in doing that. But I think I would do it again. I mean, if I was thrown in that situation, um, yeah, I would still ask him who shot him. I would have loved to got that name. I mean, if he could have said, Anderson, it would have made a lot of difference. Or to see what he said would have been a good thing. But it is what it is. I wish I could have done more for the guy, but I couldn't.